spoken about around my appearance more so than the way that I played football. That's when I really struggled. The dialogue that I had with myself I wasn't kind to myself, and I struggled to get over that, and it caused me like real poor mental health and sort of real anxiety because I felt it was so unfair. I was more than happy for people to talk about me being not very good at football because that was what I was putting myself out to do. But when it became about something away from the game, that's what I struggled to deal with. And the reason I struggled to deal with it because I'd been brought up just with football, and this wasn't football, and it was something where my emotional intelligence was just pull yourself together. You're not.
But you were so young, Luke.
Exactly, and I think that's what the book that I've wrote, the book that's coming out, is around. It doesn't matter what you're doing. I should have been happier than anyone else in the world because I was playing for the best football club in the world. I was 19, 20 years old, but it was a case of I didn't enjoy that period because of the way that I felt about myself and the embarrassment and shame that came from sort of the way that people mocked the way that I looked at that time.
Does that have a lasting impact on you now? Do you still carry that?
I think, like, when I look back now, and obviously at that time it was really challenging, but I wouldn't change anything because I think what that allowed me to do was grow as a human being. I don't think if I didn't have those sort of issues and challenges that I faced then, I wouldn't have become and grew into the person that I am today. So it's not something that I'd change. I think it's helped me grow as a person, grow as an individual, and really understand out for the way that I looked. I mean, that everyone has challenges, don't they? I don't sort of look back with any sort of ill feeling or anything about anyone that said anything about me, but it is something where it was a really challenging time, and it was probably more the way that I thought about it myself because I was unable to sort of express the way that I feel, express my emotions about it, that caused me to not deal with it in a way that would have been more effective.
And that was primarily on a TV panel show, wasn't it? Comedy show. And apologies have followed. But I wonder, when it was kind of before the social media age, wasn't it? But when you see young players today being attacked in a similar kind of way, but 24/7 on social media, what do you think about that? Is that an extra pressure? I don't know. Are they prepared for that kind of thing?
Yeah, and I don't think you can be prepared for something that you've never dealt with before. I think now the world has moved on and we're sort of improved, but still loads of work to do, sort of in terms of allowing people to sort of express their feelings. But social media, like you say, I can't imagine what that would have been like back in my day when I was around in terms of that.
That might have even made it worse.
Oh, 100%. I think it would have made it a lot worse in terms of that. And you see players today that sort of... And social media, there is sort of obvious benefits to it because it allows footballers, sort of people in the public eye, to seem more normal, to come across, and they're not anything different to anyone else. But at the same time, you do see the abuse that high-profile people get on those platforms, which is completely wrong. How
could we support young footballers then, through when that happens?
Yeah, I think it is a case of, obviously, education, in anything, education of understanding. I think in my case, I can't believe I'm saying this, 25 odd years ago now, I went into the game quite naive as a young boy moving up to Manchester. I thought it was always just going to be about football, and in my case it wasn't. So I think understanding sort of what you go through, the pressures that it's going to come, and sort of just allowing people to voice what they're feeling. I think that's where football in particular was very different when I was coming through, when it was very much of a case of pull yourself together. They're only saying words about you. It shouldn't make you feel like that. I think now we are more open as a society for people to voice how they're feeling. And I think doing that allows them to understand and deal with it, the situations they're going through, and understand themselves a lot better.
And in the meantime, putting the fun back into football.
Exactly that, yeah. And that's what it has to be, doesn't it? Football has to be fun. And children are going to stop playing it. And I think in terms of what we're trying to do at the Football Fun Factory, and our head coaches, the fantastic people we've got that are running our programmes, are doing is what you see on the screen now, kids smiling, having fun and enjoying the beautiful game.
Some of them still look very competitive, I have to say.
They've got a smile on their face, and that's the most important thing.
I love that because everybody should be able to have a go. It's for everyone.
Enjoy being competitive.
Yeah, exactly. Says the person who runs a football team.
Luke, great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. And Luke's autobiography is called Not Just a Pretty Face, and it's out now. Congratulations. Good luck with it.
Thank you very much.
Great to see you.